The only way to properly de-shed a husky. Here come the flukes. We covered his ears to make it less scary. Watch my husky wake up from anesthesia.
Good boy. There you go. Hello.
There we go. What did you talk about?
Yeah, you can take that. Oh boy.
Slow. Not sure where his legs are, but he's good. What's wrong, bud? You don't feel good? The vet actually had me go pick him up early after his surgery because he was howling so loudly that the rest of the clinic couldn't even hear themselves talk. It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
Are you a sad husky? Why? Don't be sad. Okay. Okay. Let it all out, buddy. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Here's the 8 steps of how I brought my full-size husky on a plane.
Desperate for the places they don't know yet, tasting even sweeter in the moment. God, you shouldn't come without a warning. As it was, we know it's not the same. Where'd all the time?
You should be very careful about taking your dog out in freezing temps. Even if they appear to enjoy it, they are likely freezing and wishing they could curl up in front of the fireplace. Yep. This definitely looks like the face of a cold, miserable husky. Siberian husky reacts to getting a shot.
Good boy.
I used to love going to dog parks before my Husky started being reactive to other dogs. Pretty sure because I was attacked at a dog park. And it also became really hard to find places to take him off leash since he is a runner. I recently started taking him and his dog friend to a sniff spot by my house that is actually amazing. The property is over an acre big and it's entirely fenced in. This time it was completely covered with snow for them to frolic and play in. They even had toys for them to chase after. He also takes the name Sniffspot very seriously, and he spends a lot of time sniffing. I'm so happy to have found this alternative to dog parks to get him the exercise and mental stimulation he needs while keeping him safe.
Where we're somewhere in between. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. A bird's eye view, a San Luis.
Here's a couple reasons why a Siberian Husky might not be the best dog breed for you. They can't really be trusted off leash. They're very loud and they don't really like cats. They like to dig. They don't really like having cute moments. And they'll sleep on all of your furniture. They prefer to be in really cold climates. They shed quite a bit. Like, you might want to invest in a couple of brushes or, maybe even just get a vacuum. They're not really the smartest dog breed. Oh yeah, and they're very dramatic.
When you're trying to be an influencer at a nice hotel, but your dog sees a bunny.
You okay?
You want to go get a bath? Yeah, you're pretty dirty. I think you need a bath. So usually when we go to get a bath, he's really excited to be going to the pet store. We go to Pet Supplies Plus until he realizes that we're going over to the wash station, at which point he pulls on his leash and refuses to enter the little area. So I have to drag him in.
Who's this?
This is Wiley.
Hi, Wiley.
He's not very happy about getting a bath today. Then I get him in the little wash station where he howls and all the people working there think it's just like the funniest thing. I put on the apron because he's going to be shaking the entire time, and then I start to rinse him off, get him really nice and shampooed. I did brush him before this too, but I couldn't get it on video because it took 2 hands. His favorite part of the whole process is getting towel dried off at the end. I don't know why he likes this so much, but I go through like 5 towels just to get the water off. Then he does a last good shake. And finally we end with blow drying, which takes forever. I will literally stand here doing this for around 20 to 30 minutes and he doesn't even get fully dry. And yes, he's still howling this entire time. Since he hates bath time so much, I usually let him pick out any treat he wants from the pet store afterwards. Well, we got a new leash, and we got you and Yummy.
This was him getting a shot.
Good boy. Wiley, you're a weenie. Good boy, Wiley. Yes.
I would like to see the baby.
I have one thing to say. You better work, bitch.
I recently paid over $800 for Wiley to get a professional tooth cleaning. Obviously, dental care is really important for your pet's health, and I wanted to find a way to make sure that his clean teeth lasted longer after the visit. I tried to do a dog-friendly toothpaste and toothbrushing routine, but Wiley was definitely not a fan. Didn't really matter how much I tried or how much toothpaste I put on. After a few failed attempts at toothbrushing, I decided to get these Whimsy's natural dental chews. Wiley goes crazy for them, and they only have 6 primary natural ingredients. Wiley will spend about 30 minutes gnawing on them, which keeps him busy and also helps remove that plaque from the back of his molars. I'm really happy that I found these for Wiley's dental health.
So my partner asked me to go fill the car up, but he did not clarify what I should fill the car up with.
Most people don't know that you can rent a sled dog at this ski resort in Oregon. Renting a Siberian Husky to pull you up the mountain is a great alternative to spending thousands of dollars on a ski pass. Plus, you'll quickly pass all the other uphill travelers on the mountain. I highly recommend renting a Husky next time you visit this resort. Just make sure you can keep up with them on the downhill because they can run pretty fast.
Horrified looks from everyone in the room, but I...
We're Husky owners. We're always going to have fur all over our clothes.
We're Husky owners. We're always going to get yanked around the neighborhood.
We're Husky owners. We're going to ask you not to leave the front door open.
We're Husky owners. We're going to ask you how tall your fence is before we bring our dog over.
We're Husky owners. Everyone's going to make the joke. Are you walking that dog or is he walking you?
We're Husky owners. We're going to say our dog is part wolf, even if he isn't.
We're Husky owners. If you live by us, you should probably keep your cat inside.
We're Husky owners. If you come over, you better bring a lint roller.
We're Husky owners. If you try to yell at our dog, he's just going to yell right back at you. So I sort of accidentally became the babysitter for this 9-week-old Husky puppy because I guess I set up a Rover account a couple of years ago and completely forgot about it. And then last week I randomly got an email request to do daycare. And when I checked and saw that it was a Husky mix puppy, obviously I couldn't say no. My Husky Wiley isn't always the most friendly with dogs he doesn't know, especially puppies. So it was a little rough going at first and they definitely had a lot to say to each other when I introduced them through a gate. But slowly but surely he started warming up to her once she learned not to jump at his face. I'm so glad I got these new LVP waterproof floors from Shaw because the puppy is not potty trained, so I've been cleaning up multiple messes a day while she learns to go outside. So I guess it's nice to verify that they really are pet proof. After a couple of days of daycare, I even got to introduce her to the snow for the very first time, and she learned some tricks from Wiley about what it takes to be a real Husky, aka sticking your head in the snow constantly. Even though I wouldn't go so far to call them best friends, by the last day he was reluctantly letting her take over his bed, his toys, and he even napped right next to her.
Finding out which way the road's got you home. Oh, is it a great lake or somewhere you've been from? But it may fall clouds up above, evergreen at the window.
If you're planning a trip to Portland with your dog, check out the Hotel Rose by State Pineapple. I always stay there with my Siberian Husky because they treat him like royalty. Right at the entrance, they greet him by name with a bowl of water and treats ready. Then the moment we check in, concierge made sure he was also greeted with a pup cup. When we went upstairs to our room, the hotel had already brought up a comfy dog bed and a gift bag of goodies for both me and Wiley. Just look at this little Husky tin of treats. Wine and chocolates are always a little bonus too. It's in the perfect location to walk your dog in the park, right along the Columbia River right across the street. And it's just a 10-minute drive from the Oregon Zoo. Yeah, I would say this place is Husky approved.
I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle.
Have you ever wondered why Siberian Huskies are one of the most challenging dog breeds? These dogs were bred to pull sleds through the snow for miles and miles every day. They have an enormous amount of energy and require a lot of exercise. And all of this exercise can't be done when it's too hot outside. Unless they're swimming, it's really hard to get all of that energy out, especially if you live in a warm climate. Huskies also have constant grooming needs. Their thick double coat requires a regular brushing to prevent matting and tangles, and you can pretty much expect hair everywhere. They're also notorious escape artists, able to jump high fences and dig under them. Their high intelligence and energy levels can lead to destructive behavior, especially if they're not given enough mental and physical stimulation. Huskies are also known for their stubbornness and independence, which can make training a challenge when they don't feel like obeying commands. But despite their challenges, Siberian Huskies are incredibly loyal and loving companions, especially to those who understand their needs. So if you're up for the challenge, a Siberian Husky may just be the absolute perfect dog for you.
Are you an idiot dog owner who bought a harness for your dog? Why? Why did you buy a harness for your dog? Are they a sled dog? Do you live in Alaska? Are they a Husky? Are they going to be pulling you around on a frickin' sled? There is no excuse for you to buy a harness for your dog.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Go, go, go!
Times and places are all in who you share them with. And it's life. And the point is enjoying who you share it with.
I can't keep up with the filming.
Joy is who you share it with.
Baby, look at me.
And the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spend them with. And in time, what you find is the time is who you spend it with.
Good boy. Come on, Wiley. Let's go, Wiley. Inside. Come on. Let's go. Let's go to bed. Come on, buddy. Let's go inside. Let's go, buddy. Come inside. Let's go to bed. Do you want a treat? Not even a treat. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go to the beach? Let's go. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Let's get a treat. Come on.
Yeah, fuck no, I go where I want to, but I'm
I let my dog out in the backyard and I couldn't find him anywhere. It's fenced in, so I didn't think that he escaped. Well, this is where I found him.
Warning, graphic depiction of animal cruelty. This poor husky was forced to trudge through the snow. You can hear his gasps for help in the freezing air. He is barely able to walk. Hope he makes it out alive.
It's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
Dog backpacks have recently become really popular. I think it's mainly if you're hiking and you've got an elderly dog and you're not sure how far they're going to be able to hike, or maybe you need to take them out in an emergency. This is a pretty large dog backpack, as Wiley's pretty big, but I could definitely see these being useful if you've got a smaller dog as well, like a Chihuahua or a Pomeranian, where maybe you want to go for a longer hike, but they're not able to last that long. So anyways, I wanted to test out this dog backpack on Wiley. He's only 6, but maybe in a couple of years, this might be something that we need to use with him. He's never been in something like this before, so it was quite a challenge getting him in it. I was also trying to figure out how you're even supposed to put them in it. We tried this method. I brought a lot of treats. He was not very willing. Eventually, I had to try some new creative methods to get him to get in the backpack. Luckily, my friend was there filming and trying to help me out. But yeah, you can kind of see the struggle here. And I think I'll just fast forward through this part, but you get an idea that it's not necessarily the easiest thing to teach your dog to get into a backpack. Okay, at a certain point, I pretty much had to force him into the backpack from the ground as my other methods were not working. And I finally got him in there. He looks like a little burrito wrapped up in this thing. I'm really not sure what his thoughts were in this moment, but he probably was not very happy. Just as I almost had him in the backpack, he escaped again, and so it's back to square one. I did get him back in it. I hooked him in. I strapped it all. At this point, I think he finally just gave up. Fortunately, did have some little air vents to keep him cool. And yeah, now it was time to actually throw him on my back. He's about 65 pounds in this video, so this was challenging as well. And so yeah, this is the dog backpack. Hopefully it's going to be a good number of years before we actually need to use something like this, because I still don't even think I got it on right. Don't worry, Wiley got plenty of treats during this. I feel like there should be a separate classification for dog-friendly hotels and dog-friendly hotels. There's a huge difference between places that allow dogs and places that are basically dog hotel paradise. We recently stayed at the Lodge at St. Edward's right outside of Seattle, and they could not have been more welcoming to Wiley with a bed, blanket, treats, a dog-friendly patio, and miles of trails and even a beach to explore. Wiley easily gave it a 5-bone rating. I'm watching some friends' dogs this week, and as you guys know, my Husky Wiley can't go to dog parks because of reactivity and aggression issues. He really only gets along with dogs that he already knows. So instead, since walking 3 large dogs at once is basically impossible, I took them to my favorite Sniffspot to get their energy out. For those of you who don't know, Sniffspot is an app where you can rent people's private backyards for however long you'd like, and you can add on more dogs than just your own. This one that I always go to is only 15 minutes away, over an acre, and completely fenced in. And today, the dogs were extra entertained because the neighbor had a very loud duck. They all ran around for over an hour, took sniffing at the Sniffspot very literally, and the whole time I just laid back in these fancy zero-gravity chairs that the Sniffspot left out for guests to use. Sniffspots are such a low-stress way to let the dogs off leash and have fun without me having to worry. And now they're all tired and ready for the ride home. Wiley's friend Milo was so tired, I had to pick him up and toss him in the truck myself.
Watch Wiley get his tail dyed for Easter.
Isn't that weird?
I'm holding it. Oh, I hope he doesn't bite me. Oh. Get ready, because he's going to eat all the egg and then he'll be... Alright, I think you need to finish up because he's almost done with his food.
It's not very colorful.
Get ready. Alright, let's see it. Are your tail up? Put your tail up. Oh, it's so cute. I like your purple tail. Happy Easter. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at his purple tail. Heidi.
Hey, look.
You're so handsome. Oh my god, it's so cute.